Welcome to No More Popcorn. This week we watched Cyber Vengeance.
Just already with it, huh?
Yeah, he was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
I like the title of that. Yeah, is that not okay?
No, it was good.
It was good, yeah.
Cyber Vengeance.
Patrick,
Be sure to go into the mic. Though.
Cyber Vengeance.
This is your pick.
Yes, it was my pick.
Yeah,
It sounded cool.
it did sound cool.
It did, yeah.
Super prisons from the future.
Yeah, super
are always
prison, they
something I
just-
enjoy.
Put people into VR as their prison. And it goes into when your time's up, you get hunted by rich dudes in VR.
Yeah, I don't know. They act like they're killing you, and they do a weird little surgery on you, even though you're already in VR. I don't know
Yeah.
why you have to get the implant. in
Move
your
from
brain.
one to that.
I don't know
Yeah.
why that happens, but
I guess you're supposed. What I took from it, you were supposed to die for real in that scenario that they put you in. They put you in random scenarios: World War II, Vietnam.
Civil War.
yeah, it starts Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. But the main character, what's his name? Stu. I think it was
Stew.
Stu was his name.
Hero Stew.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do these shots
Yeah.
first.
Cheers.
Stu.
Cheers.
All right, I'm gonna try to do this all at once, but oh god.
Gross.
Not bad. This movie starts off with a lot of promise. It's this wacky kung fu scene with just all these random
Yeah.
fighters.
Random fighters. One
You have
dude's
like a
trying to save a chick that's gonna have a hot cauldron fall on her head,
Yes.
being held by a man with his hands.
Yes, he's got the spiked cauldron right over her heaving bosoms as she's screaming for help. And then our hero, who's like the puniest,
Yeah.
dorkiest guy in the whole movie, is also apparently a kung fu master.
Kung Fu master / historian. He,
A barely coherent fight. It was the bare minimum of martial arts you could put in a movie.
he gets mad because he loses. He calls up the hotline. Hey,
Yeah.
You can't put monkey style in
Yeah.
the Qing Dynasty.
Yeah, and the funniest part is when he fails that scenario. So you see him in his apartment, he's playing this VR thing,
yeah,
and then what appears to be his girlfriend comes over and is like, "Hey, baby, let's not. I don't play any more of these games. I want you all to
Yeah.
myself." And
what
You're the
you?
only one that can please me.
yeah, pulls
You're
her
so
tits out.
sexy playing video games.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. You're so good at the game.
Sounded too good to be true.
Yeah. And then so there's like this one fairly long soft core.
Yeah,
Your wife was like, I didn't come here to watch no porno. So there's some humping on the couch.
Yeah.
But then we see his actual girlfriend come in.
yes,
And it's very funny. And so she's like, I hate work. I hate my job. Comes in. And he's just like face down humping
Air
the
humping
couch.
the couch.
That was
Yeah.
very funny.
Getting his ottoman on, you know what I'm saying?
He's destroying that couch. And she's like, again?
again. Delete the program.
You love her more than you love me.
At least she appreciates me.
She
Yeah.
Being a
immediately gets
gamer.
in. They nailed that. She immediately gets into his job. He ain't got no job, or his job isn't good enough. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, he's got his job. It's shit.
I mean, he's like
He's a
the
virtual prison guard.
Yeah.
That's what he does. So
That's it. He just walks around.
he walks around in VR Civil War times when they've got them in this
Abandoned
old-ass
prison.
decrepit prison, these prisoners, and
They just sit there.
yeah, and then sometimes he takes them to be executed VR execution, where he tells them like, okay, you walk out this door, you walk into the light, and you'll slowly get a drip of poison, and
Yeah.
you'll just like go off into. But what really happens is they snatch them away and they give them
Yeah.
a brain surgery and they wire them up.
To get hunted down by rich
Yeah.
people.
And so then that's the setup. You've got the owner of this mega corporation, VR mega corporation. He's
Yeah.
got all these rich fuckers, and they just sit in the same room together and they just play these games all day, where they have these prisoners just wired up.
You're that rich and you're wanting to kill people.
Just
They
kill
have the
people.
money to go kill people.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
think
need
it's
to
the
do
most
VR.
dangerous game. Y'all remember that book from 8th grade?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good book.
Yeah,
But it's
good
like,
book.
or that one movie with fucking Ice Cube. No, not Ice Cube. Ice-T.
Ice-T.
It was like, it's the same thing. Like these rich good dudes capture him. He's like homeless, and they dump him on an island, and they just hunt him.
We're gonna have to watch that
Yeah.
next week.
It's pretty good. That's a pretty good one too, actually. But I guess they don't want the risk of dying. So
Yeah.
because they keep losing. So
Yeah.
they get the prisoners. Our main
Yeah.
character joins up with this fucking. They're just like, we've been watching you a long time. You're the best game player in the world.
Yeah, I want to hunt you and
Yeah,
kill you.
we want to get you wired up. And he's just like, okay.
Yeah.
He just says, I don't. That's the thing I don't really understand, because you've got prisoners.
Yeah.
They will kill them when they lose in the game. They'll die.
Yeah.
But he just fucking volunteers for it. I don't really understand that. I don't know if he said he'd pay him a bunch of money or something, or he was just like,
I
"You're
didn't
born
really
for
understand
this.
the
You're just so
stakes
good."
either,
Yeah, it was like, yeah, you were born for this, and then I think he would have let him and his prison buddy free
Yeah,
if he did it.
it's such an ambitious movie, and you can see where the money came in, because when they're showing some of the futuristic stuff, it looks like shit.
Yeah.
But then they've got a full sequence of like World War I era looking. I don't know if they
Right.
actually were, but these like biplanes.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
whole big air battle. There's tanks running around
Right.
World War II.
Yeah,
Like,
then he had that, was it the French colonial
yeah,
war
There's,
thing, reenactment going on.
Anglo-Frankic.
yeah. There's these big battles with a lot of people, but they all look kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
There's like, and then they're in the Old West, and it's like they're at like a kids theme park or
Yeah,
some
they were
shit.
at
It
a little
looked really
reenactment
weird.
town.
Yeah, it looked really odd. But then then there's just like full scale Nazis versus Russians.
Yeah.
Where our good guys are the Nazis. That was fun.
We have
fucking Nazis,
no
The guy's
ammo.
like, wait a minute, and pulls his armband off. But yeah, so it ends up just being all these random different time periods, these battles, and less about the actual prison shit.
Right.
Which
Well, you run into like the other, so you find out the one prisoner that he's been nice to. I think he knew some stuff was what it was, or the dad knew some stuff. And then the girl that they ended up running into, she knew some stuff. Got raped by now handicapped man,
yeah, so one of our rich
and
rich
then thrown in
fucks
jail.
is in a wheelchair, and he's like one of the main.
Well, and you find out in one of their as the one dude is shooting off one of the rich fucks, you find out from her that she had been, because she was an eco warrior, an eco terrorist.
Yeah,
You find out that she had gotten raped by him and then went to his headquarters,
and crippled him.
Yeah.
crippled him somehow, because this woman can't shoot a damn gun with a damn,
Yeah.
but somehow managed to break his neck and spine,
Yeah.
Now
and-
he's in a wheelchair.
and he's in a wheelchair. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there was the Prohibition gangster scene,
Yeah.
which was
It could have been cooler.
it could have been better.
Listen here, dollface.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would have
maybe.
been my choice
Yeah.
to go into if I had my pick.
What about you, Patrick? What are you picking?
What would I pick? It's a lot of decisions to make. So many places, times. Probably the Genghis Khan thing. I like
On
to
what
You would want to
side?
be Genghis Khan.
possibly,
Just drink wine and bang bitches and slaughter people.
yeah.
Great women's.
But now we're getting like into Westworld territory type thing at this
I've
point.
never watched that, so.
But it's in VR. But
Okay.
what Westworld is, you got these theme parks, and there's robots that are like humans. You can't really tell the difference, but you go reenact these stories.
Yeah. So
They
it is-
can't hurt you.
It's like
but
a
you can
murder
hurt
It's
mystery.
kind of
Yeah.
like that. It's
Yeah.
kind of like this is kind of like that.
Just in VR.
yeah, this is in VR.
Yeah.
I just So basically, at the end, these people are fighting these battles with these rich guys trying to kill them constantly. They keep winning.
Yeah.
When we get to the kind of the final fight, one chick she gets injured, and she's about to die. So, but they figure out they can like overload the system.
Yeah.
If
Just
they
do the opposite of what our
fuck
characters
with
do.
if they fuck with
If
the
they go against
simulation,
history, yeah.
what's set up, then they can kind of glitch it out and they can escape, which is kind of what they end up doing.
Yeah.
And I just want to get to the best scene in the movie. Everyone's favorite scene. Do you want to describe it, Patrick?
Oh my god! So they get out. They're like, "All right, cool, let's run."
So wait, hold on. They're all in this room.
They're
like
in chairs
they're in the
with
main
VR
guy's
headsets.
office, right? So
Yeah.
you've got his name's Crowley. I like that. So
Yeah.
Crowley is the owner of this VR corporation.
Yeah.
He's at this table, and you've got the players, the rich guys are on this side, and then you have the prisoners are on this side of the room.
Right.
So they bust out of the simulation, and they all just sort of wake up, right?
Yeah.
And they've all been fighting and killing each other all day, basically. And then the crippled guy, who was crippled by the woman that's
By
right
the
across
woman,
from him.
he just wakes up,
So
rolling like
screams.
half a mile an
He
hour
screams.
at this woman.
And his wheelchair is just slowly
His
going
fucking
across
face.
the room.
It's got to be the fucking.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take a
thumbnail for the
picture of
video.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that because
Yeah.
it's amazing.
And so he's like wheeling toward her.
The lady grabs a sword and just stabs
He
him.
just runs into it, and then he's like,
And then he rolls
He
back,
rolls backwards,
Roll
and then
that.
and
slowly
everybody's just
falls
looking at
over.
it. And I'm,
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a couple of
It was
quotes in
so
this I
funny.
wish I remembered. It was like, "Suck off, fucker," or
Oh yeah,
something.
suck my. Oh god dang it! What was it? Suck my fuck off.
Yeah, suck my fuck off.
Yeah, because the nerd is complaining that drunken monkey style had not been used 2,000 years after the Qing Dynasty. Or
It's the
something
future
like
cussing from
Yeah.
2005. Suck my fuck off.
that. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's where it's come to now.
Well, yeah. So there's like they even say it in the. They actually the main guy, one of the guys says is like, oh, we got some Mexican standoff because everybody's got swords on everybody
Yeah.
else. But then he's like, the Crowley, the head guy, is like, he tells Stewart, he's like, listen, I'll let them all go. You're made for this. You're made to
Be in this game.
The
VR.
game, bro.
You're made to fight in VR. Do it. And he's like, go ahead and go.
Okay.
Go. He tells his friends to escape, and then that's the end of the fucking movie.
He just wanted to play
He
video
goes
just wanna
games.
play
going
games.
back into the.
He
The
goes,
last
that's
scene
what
is
he does.
back to that first scene
Yeah.
where he's.
yeah.
Oh, because he had to fight the Crowley.
He had to fight
What a-
yeah, he ended up being
Yeah.
the barbarian guy that was
Right.
kicking his ass. Yeah. Yeah. What a goofy ass movie.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Let's go to scores.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one a 3. Because it gets so like drawn out, like when they start going through all the simulations. Like if they had cut it down a lot shorter, could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just gets drawn out and boring. You're like, okay, when is this gonna end?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I agree with that. It's just like it starts off so promising because the martial arts stuff is so bad. It's funny, right? But then it just sort of goes into just kind of bland, large-scale battles of just people just shooting guns and running. There's
Yeah.
not really much to any of that stuff. But I was. They were very ambitious, and I was enough into it. But I would go 3. If it wasn't for that fucking final scene with the wheelchair charge, the wheelchair death charge, I probably would
He had
not.
no weapons. He was
He
just gonna
just
run
screamed,
somebody
and he was
over.
gonna like bang into her knee or something. Like I don't know. They were like maybe get her toes, but that was very funny. There were a few funny moments in
Yeah.
the movie, but it was like it's one of those things where I talk about where it's slightly too like the battle scenes throughout all these eras.
Yeah.
They're slightly too competent,
Yeah.
but they're not competent enough to
Yeah.
be to the point of entertainment.
Right.
There's like okay, yeah, there's tanks and there's airplanes, but
Yeah.
it's not exciting really. 'Cause you don't even know what the stakes are at first. You're like, okay, if they
Do they die?
do they actually die? Because these guys aren't dying.
Well,
but-
yeah, you have that one rapist character who,
yeah.
like, he dies in the VR, and it's not like he just immediately drops and keels over. He dies in the VR, and then they're just going to inject him with.
Yeah, they were gonna kill him.
That was
and
one of
they're
the more
like,
exciting
yeah.
moments in the whole thing when
Right.
the one inmate's like, "Fuck this! I'm just gonna fucking."
Yeah, I
rape."
don't have to play by their rules.
Yeah, he just
Do
goes
whatever
crazy.
the fuck we want in here.
And they're all like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" There's like a gunfight going
Yeah.
on in the Old West, and he just like wants to get his dick wet.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that added at least there was some interesting thing where there were more stakes. Like, I mean, she's gonna get VR raped.
Yeah.
You know, that's
No, can't happen there.
I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Oh, I didn't give my score, but I 3.
Oh, yeah,
I did.
sorry.
You did.
Yeah, I said agree, but yeah, just to be clear, 3. I give it 3.
I'm going to give it a 3.5 just because watching it with my friends made it that much better.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to watch it alone, I probably would have fallen asleep.
Yeah, we would have missed the greatest
Would've-
scene in
Yeah,
history.
right through it,
Just
yeah.
The wheelchair.
The wheelchair charge. I'm going to give it a 3.5. It was certainly quasi historically accurate, you know.
Yeah.
But it was
Nazis and Russians did fight.
they did in fact fight, but like there was a Willys Jeep. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, it was funny enough to just watch and sit through with your friends. Definitely give it a view if you got what was it? How long was that movie?
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. You got an hour and a half to kill with 2 of your best friends. Watch the film for sure. But
There you go.
Yeah.
3.5 from Nick.
3.5.
He's not as wrong as that one. What was that fucking Six-String Samurai? That stupid.
Oh, yeah. You don't understand.
Yeah.
If you went to this
if
club
you watched or if you understood the references
in
Yeah.
that they were
Chicago
making,
at this
Yeah.
place, you would know.
I stand by whatever I gave that movie. I stand by it.
Yeah.
At
We'll
a
see if
summer.
you're
You gave it a
standing
5
after
is
this.
what you did.
Yeah.
I did not give no 5.
Oh,
There was
you
only
did.
one
Yes, you
movie
did.
series. Did I give it a 5?
Yes, you did.
yeah.
Totally.
Oh,
It
I was
happened.
definitely wrong. Oh, I was definitely wrong. If I gave that a 5, because there's only one man who's earned a 5.
Zatoichi.
Zatoichi.
Oh.
That's the only man who
I
gets
thought
a
you were
5.
trying to play peekaboo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it.
If you want
Thank
to
you.
see Nathan bring back his sick ass fedora, you need to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You know, he's
I
wearing,
can't do it every week. I get too much attention.
Yeah.
fair enough. If you
Yeah.
like
He'll do
Nathan's
it for
Fidel Castro hat, then definitely unsubscribe and downvote this hat.
No, if you want the other hat, he'll wear this other hat
Fidel
for
Castro is this one, yeah. I've got a camo one, but I don't want to wear it because it's too military.
Yeah.
I don't want
You
to get
should wear the
mistaken.
camo one
I don't
for
want to
sure.
get mistaken for being a veteran, and I
Yeah.
have an awkward conversation about.
I wear
No, I
camo
wasn't
all the
actually in the
time.
army. I just like this hat because it was my papa's
yeah.
army hat.
That's
but-
even better. No, you'll get more credentials for Papaw.
Well,
Yeah.
we won't get into stolen valor here.
No, I'm not
No.
into stolen valor. I've been accused of that unjustly before, and it wasn't
People
my fault.
just look at me and know you ain't served. Where'd you get that camo?
But anyways, that's it
Yeah,
here.
that's it. That's it.
That's a film.